Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the last game of week 7 from the Hella Loose Premier League presented by BR1Gaming.com. It is SEVH from Brazil versus the 5, a coalition from France. Now this is going to be a good game because these teams have not played each other yet in the HPL, and I really don't know what to expect from this one. The 5 is a strong team from Europe, but they have had some losses recently, and SEVH has shown us some bits of really nice play, but they've also shown us some weaknesses. So I'm really excited to see how both teams approach this game, who comes out on top, and really in an unknown matchup, something we don't really know what's going to happen either way here. So I'm pretty excited, and I hope you guys are excited for it too. We're about, well, we should be about 2 minutes from kickoff in this match here. So I hope you guys enjoy. Right now we're just pre-match, so we got 48 and 50. So it looks like both teams are here, so the ref should be calling for the game to start really soon. Hey Stevens, you gonna start the game up, buddy? But yeah, no, it's gonna be a good one. France versus Brazil. Really no info on either of these teams playing each other. I haven't seen any tape from them playing each other before. From what they have played so far in the HPL though, SEVH, has shown us that they can defend. And they can attack, but I don't know if they have what it takes to go up against Europe. We've seen these European teams be very strong in this competition all the way through. But for NA right now, we're gonna need a dub. So we're gonna count on, I guess not NA, but Americas, right? Because this is a full Americas tournament, not just North. So we have South America. Central Americans in this with HL Tango. They're a combined team from Mexico, Argentina, and a bunch of Latin American countries. SEVH here is from Brazil, which is another South American country, and then we have like 20th BR1TL and stuff from NA and stuff. Here, okay, so we have just flipped, and we are going to get right into game, guys. Wow, this is going to be a good game. I can't wait to see what either team brings to the table here. Looks like we have West Bend as the midpoint. So this is going to be an interesting one. It's not very clear cut or straightforward as some of the other games we've had where it's been up one side of the map here. Let's hop into admin cam. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, messed that one up. And there we go. Sweet. So we'll transition over to the live view, and I hope you guys enjoy the game. Welcome everyone to HPL Week 7. We have SEVH in the blue versus the 5, the French coalition, in the orange. Now we have West Bend as our midpoint, and this is in the open. There's a little town here with a forest, but look at this. I think this is going to be an advantage towards the 5 here. Look at all this space they have on the right side here. As we pan over to the right, you can see there's this massive forest. They're just going to be able to come in and easily get to this point, whereas SEVH really doesn't have much in the way of cover to push here. They do have the longhouse here that they can push to, but of course you can't go inside it. They do have a little trench here, but I mean, comparatively, the 5 has a huge advantage with this point. So we're going to see what SEVH can do. It's all going to be up to their artillery and how aggressive they are off the bat to be able to make this one work for them. Again, this is the last game of week 7, a crazy week of hella loose competitive play. So far, we have seen Core dominate Redline, taking them 5-0. And we've also, in our last game here, had another 5-0 where BST2 501ES, the Spanish team, took PKKA, the Russians, out again 5-0. So we'll see what this match is going to be. Is it going to be another 5-0? We're going to have a nice 3-2 game, maybe a close one. I don't know. These teams have not played each other yet, so we'll see. But definitely advantage off the bat here to the 5. I mean, just look at the amount of cover on that right side of your map that they're pushing from. SEVH is going to have to push very hard with a lot of bodies. Now let's check the map here to see what they're doing. They are sending some recon tanks. So we got a medium. Sorry, we got another medium. The recon, both recons are on the far side. They're probably going to flank around, deploy the recon teams on the back here. And we do have 2 full transport trucks with 2 mediums. This is going to be a really nice battle on midpoint here. There's 10 seconds left in the warm-up. And we are going to see who makes it to midpoint first. And they're off. Okay. SEVH versus the 5. Let's see what the 5 can do here. Of course, we can't see their side, unfortunately. I wish you could in admin cam, but expect a lot of trucks coming up this side. Now, we already see artillery markers going down here for SEVH. They're going to be pounding this side of the map on the right here, because those are where the buildings are, and that's going to be where the most cover is for a likely garrison. On SEVH side, you know, they're going to have to make it to these broken buildings and really make it to the house on point. Like, they're going to have to go for broke on this point right here, because if they don't and they get boxed out of the landmass here, they're going to be stuck in no man's land. And as we do see a transport truck coming in from SEVH, I like that. Dropping the reconnaissance out. Rodrigo's dropping out. He's going to throw down an OP on the back end there. And in SEVH, where's the 5? Where's the 5? The 5 is nowhere to be seen. SEVH has complete control of this point. What happened to the 5? Did they get cheesed off the start? No, they're making it way late to point here. Advantage SEVH coming off the bat here. The 5 is going to have their work cut out, but they do have a lot of cover pushing into this midpoint. As we do see that, we see a Stewart coming in on the right side here. Where's the AT from SEVH? I do not see. I got Berlin in the big house. That's about it. Morocco Botif is also in the barn there. Looks like the Panzer II is going to start engaging. We got a direct engagement between Stewart and Panzer II. They're just staring at each other right now. Capara is going to go for the satchel on the back of the Stewart. Don't know it's going to matter. Looks like that Panzer II, the Lush, is going to clean up. Looks like the Stewart's going for some kills on infantry instead. He should be focusing on this Lush. Oh, look at that. That's so cute together. Is the Stewart going to come out with this on top? Surely not. The AT rocket misses from SEVH. What an odd fight. What an odd battle. Another AT rocket missing, failing to connect. While this is happening though, SEVH is 90% on the cap. Still not able to take out the Stewart though. It's a very odd battle. That is going to be a 3-2 off the bat from SEVH. However, the 5 is pushing back. And the 5 is starting to make a little bit of map progress, or cap progress here. They're still going at it though. Stewart and that Lush, that Panzer II. We'll see Bizar can get the satchel again, but remember, it was the Panzer II that killed him last time. As he does go down, wow, that's Stewart. Bizar's missing the satchel here, and that Stewart's gonna stay alive. Wow, if he doesn't get outside of the distance, okay, no, he gets taken out there by an AT from Lucius Julius. You know, and we just did see actually a little bit of cap progress here on the next point from SEVH. Let's go over to Azori Fire Road and check it out. SEVH is putting some pressure right now on the 5. They came to play today. It is no joke. So SEVH taking the first point. Now they have a Puma. They have infantry support armor right now, recon armor, coming into this point. What can they do? Really like this play here from SEVH. However, that Puma not able to spot out the garrison, and he gets taken out. RZ with the AT rocket. Now looks like the 5 have redeployed. The defensive squads have, you know, solidified this defensive point, and that push from SEVH is not happening anymore. Unfortunate for them. I don't like that play from that recon squad shoving straight through the middle like that. They could have taken their time and supported this infantry, use that machine gun and the HE to really hammer the positions from the 5 here on this this second to last defensive point for the 5. Liking what I'm seeing from them though. Look, they got another wave in. They're pushing out. They're not super clumped up. We got Talon pushing. He's fragging. Drops 1. Gonna keep advancing onto this garrison from SEVH and try to drop them. Ooh, Grenadario takes a kill there. But still, it seems advantage on this defense is going towards the 5 here. Just aren't the numbers from SEVH to really push this attack. That was nice. They were actually on that timing attack. They were actually getting some progress there. Nice little nade there from Shomes, taking out one member of the 5. But look at if we zoom out, we can see this defensive line forming for the 5. I don't think just a lone infantry v infantry is going to take this out. They're going to need armor, like that Puma. They could have had that Puma there. Ooh, they do have an AT gun too. Sneaky AT gun over here from Seekstrom. That's going to stop any mediums or heavy tanks coming up if they do decide to. He's going to leave it there and head up into the battle though. Yeah, really not any hard pressure coming here from SEVH, though they do get a machine gunner to suppress, but just don't have the bodies or the violence of action really to make anything of this attack. Let's head back over to the midpoint because it looked like the 5 was in a good spot to try and capitalize off of their initial weakness, which was that move out. They do have all this cover, but oh my, look at this. Wow, SEVH is really showing up here. Look at them. They've pushed and cleared the 5 off of the initial stage of this force. And honestly, I think the 5 needs to reset here and think about this attack in a different light because they are not going to be pushing in there. And as you can see, nobody's really left from the 5 over here. It looks like they did redeploy a majority of their forces onto that defense when they saw they were getting capped. And I don't mind that one bit. You know, you don't want to go down 4-1. It's really hard to come back. Do see, you know, AT coming out from the 5. We can see 2 built ATs. I think that one was already destroyed possibly, but we have a second one on the last point. So we are seeing a little more AT gameplay. Right now, looks like SEVH is marking out a tank possibly over here. If there is really a tank there, that tank is out of position because there is no infantry to support it. Yeah, there's no tank there. So there is an outpost or something behind here. We got Renam pushing Circodius. Can go on board with Renam right now. See if he can pull this out. Taking a little damage from the arty there. Renam's gonna push in. He's gonna need to patch up though. He did take some damage from that that artillery shell. My bad. I thought there was a garrison there, but there isn't. Renam's gonna see Circodius as he runs right by him. He just patched in the corner right there. He's like, wait a second, wait, what? What's going on? Codius gets dropped though. Not too many members of the 5 really looking to push in here. We are seeing a bomb and run though going down on Foy Road. I'm assuming that is... No, that is an offensive bombing run. Okay, but it looks like, yeah, so the initial attack is being completely wiped out by the 5. Good job on their defensive squad. A majority of those forces redeploying to deal with this. You can see, just look at all the respect they're giving SEVH right now. They really did not want to lose that point, and with how close Forest Outskirts is, they redeployed a majority of their team over here. And you know what? That bombing run, I'm not a fan of that from SEVH. There was really nobody to follow up. Look how far away the garrison is. It's all the way out there. You're really never going to be able to follow up with anything. I'd rather them hold that and maybe use it with a timing attack if they could, or drop an airhead possibly on the other side and try to do something off that. Now there are supplies coming down here for SEVH, but they're dropping that supplies right on top of the enemy team. So, you know, these guys are going to easily take out those supplies. Even though there is a member of SEVH heading up, Shift is heading up. they're not gonna be able to do anything with those right now. So now we're getting into a little lull of the game. I mean, both teams have complete control over their defensive points. You know, initial advantage is SEVH, and we're gonna see if they're, I don't know, if they're feeling like riding this one out of 3-2, or if they're really gonna try something else to attack here. But if I know the 5, they're not gonna sit on their butts for this one. They're gonna, you know, recognize what the threat is, deal with it, which they're doing right now. You can see squads pushing out down the middle. You got Arc Talon there pushing out, making sure there's no stragglers left along. We also have a few members pushing out here. Godfrey, Juge, Pegman, Thorium, you know, they're pushing out, probing the lines. They're gonna find out where that OP is sooner or later, and these guys on the left side here are gonna find out where that garrison is from Gato Mia. So maybe if I was SEVH here, I'd be resetting. You know, there's no rush, but this attack definitely isn't working, especially with the 5 having those bodies back on the defensive. Let's head back over to West Bend and see what's going on over there. If there's some tank action, we do have some markers here from SEVH. Looks like SEVH is kind of doing the same thing that the 5 is doing. You know, they're taking their time, they're pushing off the point. See if we can find out where this tank is. Something's getting shelled here. Oh, okay, it's artillery. Yeah, so SEVH is being very cautious. Both teams giving each other a lot of respect with this. SEVH, I like their use of artillery. They're clearing strategic points. However, you know, there's nobody there, so I might like to see them use that artillery offensively on point. And maybe try to thin the heart of the 5 here. Ooh, this is a really nice defensive line though setting up. They have a 76, I believe. Yes, that's a 76, and an AT gun with a repair station. Nice logistics play here from the 5. You know, any tanks try to push down the middle here, and they're going to be really nicely well off to deal with it. They have spotted out that small infantry action from SEVH on the middle house here, and it's gone. They're done. Foy is such a tough map. There's so many openings here. You really need these AT guns. You need these tanks to be able to stop anything that happens. And you need to make use of your airheads and your supplies and get some garrisons in behind the battle. Otherwise, you know, it's not going to go very well for you. Now, I'd love to see a airhead off a bombing run here from SEVH. They don't have too much in the ways of defenders on this point, so a quick airhead with a bombing run could do a lot of damage. There aren't many places that you could put it in though, as we got a Tiger here who seems to be engaging that 76. It's just so far away that they can probably barely make out the outline of the other tank. Yeah, it's just like shooting in the dark. Ooh, okay, what is that? We have something dropping over here. Now, nothing on the map. I believe this is going to be supplies here for the 5. They're going to be looking to get a garrison down or something on point. Yeah. And they've done a really nice job of cleaning up SEVH's attack. So we got Juge, Pegman. Looks like they're pushing on Gato here. The garrison has already been taken out. If I was Gato right now, I'd be hiding. I want to hide. I'm getting pushed by all sides by members of the 5, and it's only a matter of time. If he can hide, I mean, no, he's throwing nades. He's fighting to the death here. But if he could hide somewhere as he gets taken out and get an OP up after they've cleared the sector, that would be huge. Also, we got a Sherman pushing out on the flank. Looks like it just took out that Puma that was over here somewhere. So he's going to be looking to push up on the right flank here. Now, Leipzig von Prussian is going to have to watch out because that Sherman is going to be coming up the flank when he's trying to get in with a supply truck too. Where's that supply truck at? So he's all the way out there. It is so foggy on Foy. You can barely see it. So there's the supply truck. Now, this is going to be bad news for SEVH if they get spotted out by the Sherman, which they might just do if they don't stop at the next little warehouse here. That's going to be a big loss for them. Not only is the commander going to go down, but any attempt at a secondary push here is, yeah, that Sherman spots him out. And that supply truck goes down. Nice kill from the Sherman there. Oof, that's got to feel bad if you are Leipzig von Prussian, the commander for SEVH there, driving all the way out onto the other side just to get taken out. Anywho, though, nice job by both teams, really solidifying their defensive positions on both points, looking to slowly push across the map and meet on the middle. Both teams really, you know, this looks like we're going to have a clash kind of in the middle here, just in the outskirts of the town of Foy. This isn't going to lead to much, though. I don't quite know what's going through the head of either commander, because, you know, you're never going to push across this open field without somebody shooting you, without a machine gunner, without a sniper, without a tank. And especially if you don't have that support yourself, you're just not going to be doing too much. We might see maybe a timing attack with some artillery from either team. More likely, I'd say, from the 5 to neutralize the center force here. And I'd love to see an airhead off of that for either team. Airhead coming in behind. Oh, okay. We got supplies coming in the backside here on forest outskirts. Now, I don't know how successful that's going to be, especially considering that's going to get spotted out. There isn't really anybody here from the 5, but they're going to be able to see that really easy. I mean, there's no recon element to set up a Gary. It might be Echo Squad trying to make their way over, but I mean, this is going to get spotted out. It's got to get spotted out as it slowly falls down. We got Thorium in the back end on defense. He's definitely going to spot this out. Looks like Gacha and Amarium are both making their way over here too. So yeah, not too sure what that was. Maybe it was a fake out and we'll see an airhead closer to point. We've seen some trickery like that before from some of these teams, but really not too sure what's going through the SEVH commander's head right here. Again, just a little lull in the game right now. Each team kind of trying to feel each other out. We do have SEVH though. SEVH is going for a little flankerino on the side here. Moskval and boys, where are they at? Ooh, okay. Hold the phone. Is that an airhead? Or is that just supplies? That is just supplies. But those are not SEVH supplies. No, no, no. Those are the 5. Now, the 5 does not have anyone here to do anything with these yet. But you got H, you got some Raptors boys over here from the 5 looking to try and get over here to do something. Don't know if Rodrigo spotted those supplies out. Hopefully he did for his sake. Gato doesn't either. Wow. Okay, no, Rodrigo's making his way downtown. Both teams kind of trying the same thing. Oh, okay, we do have an airhead going down there from SEVH. Hell yeah, let's go, boys. That's what I like to see. Now, with those supplies, it looked like a little mirror attack from both sides. But now we got some real stuff going down. But unfortunately, for that airhead, yeah, gotcha, Fred's right there. They dropped supplies earlier, and that's why those guys are there now. So, I'm not 100% sure what this is, but whatever it is, it's not going to work. That's going to get taken down by Amarium almost instantly. Airhead goes down. We have possibly a bombing run, but there's no one to capitalize off the supplies. What? I mean, I got to talk to Prussian, man. What is going on? So they take out they miss the supplies that are by the house over there. Gotcha does. They get the airhead. But the second supplies that are dropping, there's no one to capitalize off of these. I just don't see what the purpose of those are. Wishful thinking at best from SEVH. Lots of long-range tank battles going on right now, though. And it looks like... okay, so I see what the 5's doing here. They're shifting over to the left here. We got RZ. They're going to try to go for a push and maybe get a garrison in the forest. That's what they need to do, because everywhere else there's no cover. they're using their tanks, combined arms to shell at distance, and then they're just going to slowly push here. I like that. That's what they need to do. Look at all the cover below us right here, through this forest. I'm a little concerned from SEVH though. They wasted a lot of resources on essentially nothing. If we check out the map again, look, they've cleared almost all the resources. Only thing left is the supplies. Now that is nice, but it's gonna be a while for Gatto to get over there. And if he runs into any recon or any tanks or anything, he's gonna be done. Be interesting to see him get it up though. So we see this big attack coming over here. So SEVH is going to have to set up a defensive line in this forest. They should be utilizing these trenches. Those are very nice ways to stop pushes. They need to get mines up on this road here and really just get a nice defensive line in this forest, because the 5 is going to be pushing everything in here. And they need to reset their attack. Really right now, they don't have anything going. This is not doing anything. This is more or less a defensive line right now for SEVH instead of attacking. They need to look to come around the outside, maybe get a Gary up over here. I would have liked to see that airhead used maybe somewhere else. Maybe on the inside over here to draw guys up and then have a, I don't know, something with a timing though. The 5 still doesn't have their airhead though. So if they do something on the front here, they could follow it up with an airhead on the back, or they could follow it up with supplies off of this. Like right now, they're just pushing through this forest and gaining control. If I'm SEVH here, I need to be worried. That center squad with Aderwolf, Sholmes, Terminator, they need to reduce the number of bodies they have over there and maybe move some guys over to this flank here, because this is where the danger is coming from right now. Nice kill there from Wallcroft. Going to take out the MG, and that's a loss there from SEVH. MG's not supported though at all. They need to get those MGs up and putting in work to stop this attack. Nice combination artillery with the infantry push in. This is just brutal fighting. Very slow pace from both teams though. Reminiscent of the BST2 501ES PKKA game earlier. BST2 is just very slow and methodical with their pushes. They don't do anything too crazy, but they really wear down their opponents. Now, with that being said earlier, I think the 5 is going to need to commit more bodies to this if they want to make good on this attack. They really don't have the numbers right now to unlock this stalemate. You know, their artillery is nice. Both sides, though, are calling artillery in. I'd like to see a tank push out. That would really be the difference right now. Ooh, and we do have some air cover coming in. What is that dropping? Okay. So there we go. The supply's coming down. That's going to be for a garrison spawn for the 5 now. Don't see a squad lead. We got Scalp, the captain of the 5 from Raptors. He's going to be making his way over there. But, you know, right now is the moment. If I saw that, I'd be calling in artillery as SEVH. I'd get Giara and Rodrigo. I'd rally my squads and I'd push that. Because once that garrison gets down, we could see a really big timing attack come here from the 5. And that would be real bad for SEVH for sure. But nothing yet. All right, there we go. H is coming over. He's going to rotate for a garrison on in the forest here. Hello, H. Let's get a patch up first. Go on board with him while he gets his garrison out. Gonna check close is clear. Drop an outpost first. Okay. And rotate over to these supplies here for that Gary. Ooh, already coming close, not quite connecting there. Each team really taking it slow. I think SEVH is feeling a little high on themselves right now. They were able to take that midpoint pretty decisively. But I'd like to see some more aggressiveness from them. We saw some misplays with the dropped assets. And now as those timers reset, I'd love to see them try something, maybe a timing attack with an airhead or something of the like. Gary goes down from H. Now what we're looking for is a follow-up spawn from all the members of the 5. It's not going to be an easy task though. We can see all those blue dots in front of us there. And H by himself certainly is not going to be able to take this point, so hopefully he has some backup coming in with him. We'll stay on board though and see how many kills he can get here. And there are the boys coming in. We got Wallcroft, we got RZ. What can they do? Artilleries from both sides is landing now. It's going to be about how good can the squad lead communication be with their artillerymen, and if either team can pull up a tank to support. Now first goal is going to be getting this house here. This house is going to be key control point for the 5 as they push. If they can get the house, they can get an outpost up, which will allow follow-on spawning a little closer to the point, or even a garrison, honestly, because that garrison is a little far back for my taste there. Huh? Excuse me about that. All right. Apologies there for a second. Yeah. So, you know, the 5 are just taking their time. They're not getting the respawns that I would like to see to attack this point. Really giving a lot of respect to SEVH here. And this middle ground's just turning into no man's land here as both teams' artillery is just pounding it consistently. We'll see if we can get an airhead or something from either team. Okay, so we got a Gary on the backside, so they have made a Gary. Prussian got in the back. They've got 2 tanks. Ooh, this could be a really nice timing attack here from SEVH. Uh-oh, though that Gary goes off immediately and those tanks do get spawned out. Let's head over to the other side of the map to see what's going on at Bizroy Foy Road. So, ooh, okay. Yeah, bad move there from Prussian. I don't know why they decided to run through an open field, but you are going to get shot every time, as we got defense squad of Gacha, Fred, Juge, and Pejamin just moving straight towards that garrison. Now that garrison is up, but I would have loved to see them push through the forest there and get some OPs up behind the point. You really can't try to push through the open there, even if you do have 2 tanks in support. As we got, oh, only 1 now. 1 gets taken out. We do still have the Panther here, though. Yeah. That is not what I'm looking to see from SEVH on the attacking side. Running through the open field now. You got to go through the forest. And look, you got 1 guy. You got a sniper there, Executioner. But if you can get by him and get back here, and maybe that's what they're trying to do right now, as we have an outpost going up on the opposite side. Is this the old bait and switch? Is that what this is? You can see some supplies here from the 5 dropping. That's actually an airhead. Ooh, my, it is getting spicy now, boys. So we got Gatto coming in from the flank. He is going to be spotted out there. Amarium is definitely going to see them. Now, can he get the kills, though? Mariam, look to the right. Gatto, look to the right. Toten gets the kill. Ooh, nice kill there. Okay, if Gatto can get an OP up on point and find the garrison for the 5 on point, that's going to be an issue. Let's pan up here and see if we can't find where the where that airhead dropped at. Okay, so there's supplies going down on the OP of Gatto. And an airhead. Wow. Okay, this game is getting hot right here, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is about to kick off. Finally. Okay, Gatto's on point here. Getting shelled by, it looks like a tank. That airhead, though, is a little exposed. I gotta say, the 5's rotating back to deal with this right now. And actually, the 5, while this happens, is making cap progress. Let's rotate back over to West Bend and see what's going on over here. Where's that push coming from? All right, right now it's just bodies on point. So the 5 is in the sector here. Oh, over here. And they have sector control. They don't have hard spawn control, but they are pushing bodies into the sector. And this is where those machine gunners and the artillery is going to have to come up big into stopping this push. I believe we did see an airhead come out. Not too sure where it's at now. Did see that one drop down a few seconds ago. Yeah, do not have any eyes on that airhead now. But yeah, so the middle is being cleared out by the AVC gang. Sorry, the ARC gang. Stroker Seastrom. They've cleared out most of the SEVH over there. Tiago's the only one left. But at the end of the day, that's not hugely important because there is a huge field. Now, the thing is, why they were making that cap progress is they just had more bodies in the sector overall. But now that SEVH is reinforced on the hard spawn, that cap progress has stopped. But they, you know, SEVH is losing ground here in this long push from H and from the Raptors boys. Looks to be, you know, having some success here. Go on board with Sturcodius here. He's going to be pushing Berlin, clearing the outpost. Does not see Berlin though. Berlin is hiding, but he gets taken out after the muzzle flashes reveal his position. Okay, what can Wallcraft do here to take this point? One man versus them all? Gonna have to watch for this artillery, but let's see how many frags he can get here. Ooh, nasty artillery shot. Taking out his enemy, but Lucius Julius gets the kill on him. I still think SEVH is in a little trouble on point here. Now they are rotating a bunch of guys to deal with this, but they have lost that control. Ooh, nice kill here from SEVH onto one of the 76s. Now there is another right below us here. Where's that Tiger that's shooting? Oh, it's okay. It's all the way at the back. So you can see on one of the garrisons there also is a Tiger, I believe, back there that's shooting at the 76. Really hard to see on Foy. Again, it's just a hard map overall to play on. You can see a second Tiger pulling up to where that first one died at. Now, if that Tiger gets a beat on this Sherman, it's gonna die pretty fast. They got the markers out. This Sherman's front armor is facing the wrong way. Ooh, nice hit into the side. That's gonna do a lot of damage. This Sherman's in a lot of trouble. One more shot and I think he's gonna go down. Yeah, he does. Wow, poor play there from the 5. That positioning on the Sherman was just not working. Now, to their credit, they did have contacts possibly on the right side here. No, I'm not seeing anybody, so no. Not a very good play there. Just giving, in the middle of the field, giving side view to that Tiger. He's able to take him out. Let's head back over to the 4th.4 of Foy Road to see what happened to that attack from SEVH. If we look at the map, yeah, so that airhead was cleared out. Good defensive play here from the 5. They're able to clear it out, but what that has allowed is a few members of SEVH to spawn in. Now, Thorium and Teal'c are doing a good job at the garrison, but crucially, Jiraria's here. Now, if they can rotate Jiraria's squad and get a few members, you know, they're going to have numbers on point. And Biomea, oh geez, I apologize for the names. He does not spot Jiraria. Jiraria's going to get an OP down here, and it's going to be trouble. Now, anything drops supply-wise, and this is going to be snuffed out. So maybe a bombing run on point right now, even though there's only 2, followed up by, if they have it yet, an airhead, maybe some supplies in the forest. I definitely like to see an outpost and a push though, because look at this. There's only 2 guys on point right now. Now Thorium's going to be able to clear that out. We got Gato Mia, the only one on defense back here. He's going to be doing his best impression of Rambo back there to draw as many bodies as possible. But what is Jiraria doing here? He's waiting. Might be on a timer for an outpost. I'd definitely be yelling to my commander to get as many bodies into my squad as possible for this push, though, because they really have an opportunity here to take this point. Now, if we can spot out the Gary for the 5 here, that'll be critical. Is it on the back side of the point? Is Gotcha Fred sitting on it? No. Where's the garrison? Oh, there it is, in the middle. Okay, garrison and outpost right on top of each other. It'll be the play of his life here, but if there we go, Jiraria pushes in. Now this is going to be a key FPS battle here. Can he take out Gotcha Fred before any spawns come in? Oh, excuse me for the camera work. He can. Gotcha Fred has no idea. Oh, is he going to go in for a knife? Oh, this will be so dirty. No. He takes him out. Okay, now rush the middle and get that OP. Get the OP, get the garrison. The 5 know about it. They're going to be calling for respawns right away. Oh, he's got to rush. He's got to rush. He sees it. Good play from Jiraria here. This is crucial. Overruns 1 outpost. Members are falling back from the 5. He needs to dive down and get this. Did he get an outpost up before he pushed in, though? Don't believe he did. All right, he gets the garrison. Huge play here from Jiraria, and we have cap progress on the last point. But where is his backup? There it is. Grande Rio, Petronio, Marco Fabotif coming in, dropping 1. Huge fight here from Deus Ex Machina and You Hate Bastien. Can they kill them? Who's going to win this? Drops 1, Deus Ex. Nice kill there. It's going to be more, though. Needs more. Absolutely critical gunplay here. Who's going to come out on top? Skyline gets dropped on the left side. Good kill from Bastien. Jiraria gets dropped in the middle. And they've halted the cap progress. Not enough people spawned in. There wasn't that timing that they needed. Satchel going down from Marco, realizing that he's going to get taken out. And wow, Deus Ex Machina coming up huge. There's a Satchel behind you, buddy. You might want to run away. Really nice play there from the 5. Clutch. Absolutely clutch from Deus Ex Machina. That's probably the play of the game so far for me. And just like that, that attack's over. Really unfortunate there from SEVH. They're going to need to work on their rotations if they're going to make plays like that in the future. They could have had that point. If they had 6 members of their squad there all spawning at the same time, and maybe like a bombing run on the backside, they would have had that point there. Clutch play from Deus Ex Machina shuts it down though. Let's rotate back over to West Bend to see how the attack from the 5 is going. Nothing too much else to report though. Ooh, looks like a tank gets taken out on the backside. That's gonna hurt. Tiger going down from SEVH there, and Talon is pushing. Crucial gunfight here from Talon. Can he take out this outpost and Skyline? Nades miss, but he's gonna be pushing in here. Skyline knows about it though. He's waiting in the corner. Nice kill from Skyline there, but Talon does get the outpost on the backside. I'd say hashtag worth there. Still though, nobody's really winning through the forest here. You know, it seems like the 5 is too hesitant to commit bodies to this push, and they've consistently only been using 1 squad here. I'd like to see a push with maybe more than 1 squad. The artillery is really strong from both teams, and if they can just get like a tank in here to help, they should be able to get something good going on point. Speaking of tanks, we got a trusty 76 muzzle brake. Yes. That is 76. Apologies for the shaky camera. He just ate a rocket there from Bizarre. See if Bizarre can get another one out. Ooh, devastating HE rounds though. Okay, here we go. Bombing run coming in on the backside from the 5. What do they have on top of this though? Really nothing. Not killing anybody. They do still have a Panther here. Now we'll see if oh, okay, so SEVH responding with kind. Now that is going to be super effective. SEVH getting 7-8 kills. Looks like Codius and Wellcroft can just barely run out of the way from that one, but not too much off of that. It actually, from the bombing run, we're getting a little cap progress there on mid. Now I'm guessing that cap progress is just going to be due to the fact of more bodies in the strong point, as we can see Talion, Stroker pushing in on the back. Now, if I'm Prussian, I'm a little worried here. Does he realize that he's lost that OP in the broken house? And I don't know. Whoever died in this broken house before has got to be going back to that position, because we do have a squad pushing in. Looks like they are artillerying it. So that's going to shut any attack down, but man, something we missed from earlier also was another attack. So it looked like SEVH had actually done a timing attack on both flanks, and that just got snuffed out. I'll just check the map, show you guys again. So they had a supply drop for a garrison on the north side. Of course, they had the old outpost on the south side. So, you know, never giving up. I actually props to SEVH for keeping the attack alive, but they're going to need to redeploy a lot of bodies as the 5 has really just walked up into point off of that bombing run. And I think SEVH is going to be in a lot of trouble right here. They need their FPS gameplay skills to help them out. That's not going to help though, as half the squad gets taken out by that artillery strike. Outpost goes down from grenade. All that's left is Jiraiya and Julius. Jiraiya gets taken out. Julius is the last one alive on point, and he gets taken out too. Why? I'm wondering by who though. Okay, didn't see anyone there, but yeah, that's gonna be the point for the 5. Really nice timing attack there, and they did exactly what I said they needed to. They needed to bring in the tanks and attack the point. And you know what? There's a Panzer II and there's a Panther back there for SEVH, and they did not help one bit. Out of desperation, we're going to see an airhead and a reinforce, but that's going to be too late, as H is going to drop that airhead right away. And yeah, the 5 coming back, taking some time to do so, but coming back and taking the midpoint. It's going to go 3-2 to the 5. Nice play. Maybe they're listening. Yeah, we've been saying for about 20 minutes on the broadcast here that they need to just bring that tank over to the side and move with infantry. And you know what? They spawned a second squad there. They dropped their artillery, and then they moved that 76 up. 76 was able to take out the Panther and a Tiger, and then push straight onto point. And after that was done, it was already over. SEVH is not out of it by any means, though. They just need to reset, you know. Looks like a really nice defensive line coming out from them, though. Look at that defensive line from SEVH immediately. Though I wouldn't be pushing too far into the field here, because as that 76 moves up, they're going to get bogged down very badly here. Not quite sure what they're doing with that Logi either. Bringing the Logi into the middle of the field as he turns around smartly. But yeah, SEVH needs to reset. They need to take everybody who was down here. Gato Mia needs to reset. Make his way across to the backside. And this is going to be a lot easier for SEVH to drop those airheads now. Because look at the amount of force they have beside West Bend, sorry. I don't know what their timing is on that airhead, but it's going to be coming up soon. And I'd like to see them drop it somewhere behind. But for that to happen, Gato needs to get over here. And he needs to get an OP up, and he needs to rotate that squad over right away. But yeah, so SEVH is going to get killed in the middle here in the open. We'd like to see what their next defensive line looks like. If they can get up to this cover, there really isn't much cover to be spoken for, but they're going to try to get a O-post and maybe a garrison here. What they're going to need, though, is their tanks to come up big. You know, right now, it's advantage the 5 in tanking gameplay. But as we say that, a lot of members of SEVH are pushing up, and you know what? They use their artillery to clear off that broken house there, and they have advantageous position here on the point for a counterattack. Now, if the 5 isn't careful, they're going to lose this point as quickly as they took it. And what do we have? Do we have an airhead coming down here? No, just a recon, so we might see a bombing run coming after. Nice gunplay from SEVH, though, taking out a few. Crucial battle is going to be on this this flank over here with H. They need to get control of these trenches here. If they can get an OP up in these trenches and kill Pacho, which they just did, kill Mosque, nice kills there from RZ, they're going to be in a really nice spot to hold this point. SEVH just wasn't quick enough on the rotation, and look at that, 4 or 5 members go down. And what looked like a strong counterattack is faltering a little bit here. They're calling, looks like calling for a garrison. Rodrigo might be placing one down on the back side. There we go. Garrison coming out from SEVH. Now, this is a little dangerous here. If I was SEVH, I'd be asking for saturation of smoke, but they really need to get rid of this this 76 right here. If they can get smoke down in artillery, and you know, we don't see some responding artillery from the 5, then this might be a push. But Pegman already dropping one. Ooh, this might be a nasty nade here. Let's follow this nade. Tosses 2. Ooh, nice nade from Pegman there. Pushing the Gary. Berlin has no idea. He's going to take him out. Pegman with the respawn coming in. Can he get them all? There's a lot of members up right there. Oh no, he doesn't see napalm. Oh no, Pegman. A little too greedy with that one. He almost had it. Nice play nonetheless. But he's going to know that garrison's there. And SEVH does come with the smoke, but it's a little too late. I think Pegman's going to be yelling at his artillery now to try and... Hey man, let's get a... Or even better, hey man, let's get your tank over here. You got a 76, I got a garrison for you. Yeah, and this 76 is gonna eat that garrison for breakfast. Very, very nice play there from the 5. Able to absolutely destroy anything before it starts, shut that down, and kick it out the door. Let's rotate over to Cobra factory here. There has been some intense fighting, and we do have... we do have an airhead coming down. Hello. Okay, one airhead, and then what is over here? That is supplies. So, okay, I really like what I'm seeing here from the 5. So this airhead, so we have supplies over here, airhead on the other side. Now what this is going to do is draw SEVH to the airhead as we see right now. And then the supplies are going to drop and they're going to build a garrison on the back of it. So airhead goes down, gets spotted out immediately. Napalm and King Mandu are pushing it, but what they don't know is that there's supplies on the other side over here. So I think, okay, nice play there from Commandos. He is going to be able to push over to those supplies. Now we'll go to that after we check out this battle here, because I don't know if any spawns are going to be able to get off from the 5 here. Napalm's closing it down. Can't really see where that airhead landed here. Is he on it right now? No. He's got to be near it though. Where's the airhead? There should be a big red parachute above it. Come on. Is it in there? Not too sure where that airhead is from the 5. But it looks like Berlin and Napalm have it pretty well in hand. That Tiger, though. Tiger coming in to back it up. Yeah, no, nothing's happening on this flank from the airhead. I want to see if they were able to find those supplies, though. So Executioner over here. Oh, I know the supplies dropped somewhere over here. Could Marco Fabatif could be going for them, or they could have already been taken out. No, okay, they're spotted out, and there's a garrison spotted. Don't see that garrison though. SEVH might be a little paranoid. Unless Executioner is about to place one. They do have a Sherman over here though, but he's not really being helpful. Still a little far away if they're able to get a garrison here, the 5. Still a little far away from the action as Commandos is pushing over here. Executioner is going to want to get his gun out real quick. He's got his watch out right now. You might want to get your gun out, buddy. You're going to get dropped. Oh, he doesn't see Commandos. Nice little play there from Commandos. And that secondary push is done. Nice play from SEVH. Good defensive play. Really being aware and reacting to that drop effectively. What can SEVH do on the attack, though? Okay, that's what they can do. Leipzig von Prussian, you know, it says, my drops weren't working too well today, so we're just going to drive a supply truck in there to deal with it myself. He's got a lot of people running at him, though, right now. Okay, so, oh, we got the garrison up, but where is the timing attack? And Juge knows about this. Very nice spot there. Leipzig's going to have to defend for his life because you got every member of the 5 over here coming in to deal with this right now. Oh, and Leipzig goes down. Man, that's the second time he's driven halfway across the map to die instantly. I feel for the guy. I really do. That is going to go down. Garrison down, commander down, transport supply truck down. Oof. The 5, you know, is doing really well. Both teams seem to be equally matched on defense here. No one really getting the upper hand. The 5, since we last were in the middle here, have made a little progress, but I mean, only 2 members of them have pushed across. Not really any big, large push. Speaking of which, where's the rest of the 5? What kind of shenanigans are they up to right now? They're up to some main camping shenanigans for sure. It looks like they're about to man the artillery of of SEVH. They're definitely not letting SEVH onto it though, that's for sure. Silencing the cannons of SEVH. Ooh, you're not going to want to 1v1 a Panther, though, that's for sure. Liking the play in the back there from the 5. Now, on the other side of things, 5, SEVH is doing the same thing to the 5, albeit with less assets. But, you know, little by little, the 5 is pushing. They're making use of the shallow cover over here in the little berm to crawl. That's what you got to do on Foy. I mean, yesterday we saw Redline lose the midpoint to a squad, a single squad. It wasn't only to them, but the the core squad was able to push on the side in a ditch like this for 10 minutes on their faces crawling. They evaded a panther, and Redline made the mistake of not putting any bodies to watch that flank, and they were able to get by. But it looks like we got some sharpshooters here from SEVH who are dinging heads. And if I was H, I'd be wanting to put an outpost up. You know, this could work. He gets the OP up, but he's going to need to respawn with smoke and just caterpillar crawl your way across till you get to the forest. Let's see if he's Hot Dog 7 today. Ooh, takes one shot from Skyline. He's going to drop. Nice shooting there from the Brazilian. Picks off 2. Only RZ left, but that outpost is close enough that when they spawn in, they're going to be able to pop smoke. Now, key move here for SEVH is to spot that out and request artillery, so somebody can push it and overrun that outpost. And there the smoke comes. Did exactly what we said. Ooh, I don't know what kind of move that was, RZ, but it did not work very well. Now, SEVH does have a machine gunner. If they can get him up to the end of this trench here, the Five's going to have a real hard time pushing. More smoke coming out. Skyline decides to Rambo. It tosses a nade in. It's going to be close enough to kill. No, not quite close enough. Skyline going ham. Second nade is, though. Oh, just in between them. Skyline gets dropped. Nice kill there from Codius. Lucius is going to need to pull up his MG, though. He's a little far back to stop this push. Now, I think if they just persist a little bit longer with that smoke, they'll be able to get to the edge of the forest here and get an OP up. And that's going to be kind of what cracks this open. Essentially, they're pushing to the last point, but they're going to need to do it to get back onto Cobra Factory, that's for sure. Okay, as we say that, though, we're going to zoom out because SEVH is going ham with an airhead and a bombing run. Unfortunately for SEVH, the 5 Stefro is right here because they have a garrison. So that missed everybody important, and that airhead is going to drop right onto Stefro. Be funny if it was like Battlefield and it killed him. Doink. And that stopped again before it started. Wow, really not good luck for SEVH. Their airheads are just getting like seemingly telegraphed over to the 5, and they're able to just pick it up right away. Like, look at all this space here. Like, they're thinking real big brain that it needs to go far back. But if that airhead had dropped like somewhere near point and they put that bombing run off point going back, I think Juge might have died, and that probably would have been the point for them. Alas, it wasn't, and it didn't work. Ooh, nice artillery strike there. Gonna take out everybody. That might have been actually a tank. Do we have a tank here? Not sure. Something, though, because there is just body parts everywhere. Nobody left alive. That push from H was shut down before it started. Nice rotation there from Rodrigo and squad, saying, not today. We're going to shoot you down in the open. Though the 5 has rotated, they're trying the other side now, making some kill progress. Looks like 3 or 4 bodies dropped as they steam through Foy on their way to that point on the other side of the map here. Gonna see a lot of FPS action here. Tiago getting the kill. Nice kill there. And this is just going to be a slugfest the rest of the game. I don't know if any other team is going to really be able to take that point with 28 minutes left. From what I've seen from the 5 and from SEVH, both of their airheads they're just getting shut down right before, I mean, even before they start. Honestly, none of that play is being super effective here. Let's check out the map to see what's going on. Ooh, okay. Okay. As we say that, we have a push coming in on the left flank. We got a recon vehicle push again. Now, everyone has pushed back to point for the 5, so that recon vehicle is going to be careful because he's pushing into 2 ATs. Chibi, oh, he's not only that, but he's pushing into a 76 too. Oh, don't keep going. You're going to turn into his cannon. Boom. Takes one shot. This isn't War Thunder. He's going to get taken out. Oh, not digging that play there from SEVH. Nice kill from the 76. I thought that was a dead tank. He's just plain dead in the middle of the field, though. Not the most ideal use of that recon vehicle, honestly. We could have seen it push into point and maybe drop some recon guys off. Maybe a timing attack with some supplies for Garrison. I don't know, but they decided to go up against the 76 and they did not come out on top. So we do have some infantry off this. I don't think it's going to be super effective because just look at the amount of space there is in between. But hey, if these tanks keep dueling it out like this, we're going to have a nice line of cover through the middle of the field by the end of this game. Now, the 5 knows about this. They got to know about this. Definitely a Garrison here. Look at all the spawns coming in. Lot of ground to cover, though, for SEVH. And you know, there's bodies already positioned. We got Boydema and Amarium, Gotcha Freed, and a second 76 coming out to join the party. So if I was SEVH right now, I'd not want to be running through the middle of a field. Let's go on board with Amarium right here. Drops one. Brazilian. Yeah, he's going to get his head taken off by Amarium. Nice kills there. Really not aware of his surroundings. Skyline going to pick up the kill on Amarium, though, after. As looks like, oh yeah, that is a bombing run from the 5. What do they have to follow up? Recon plane coming in after the bombing run. Okay. That is actually a SEVH recon plane coming down. What are they doing here? They're gonna, oh, okay, we got Reed in the back. Where is his SL, though? Maybe he's gonna protect an airhead, possibly. We're gonna see an airhead drop off of this bombing run. Maybe some supplies at Garrison. Bueller? Not really anything doing off that bombing run from the 5. We'll see if they followed up. It looks like right now they're just pushing through the mid, though. Like, look at this. Yeah, straight through the mid. Slowly but surely pushing from cover to cover. That push through the town did not work. SEVH really reinforced Foy well. And I don't see this push through the field working very well either. Just unless they pull up those 76s, and I think that's what they're doing right now. Let's go on board with the mighty 76s. Okay, where are the rest of the 5, though? If they want to do a nice push with infantry, they're going to need a few more bodies than the stragglers they have now. And we are down to 24 minutes left in the game, folks. I think this one is going to go to the wire unless a miracle comes down here from the 5. Do they drop an airhead in the middle of the field with 2 tanks protecting them? Behind one of these hay bales? Like, something crazy. Uh-oh. That's not too crazy, though. That is going to be a tank taking a direct hit in the side armor. Oh, nice second shot. Now, what is that shooting? Oh, wow. Nice Tiger. Apologies for the zoom. Look at the positioning of this Tiger, dude. How does he even see that tank? Oh, that is nuts. Now, if I was this Tiger, I wouldn't have my side armor facing the enemy's front. I'd rotate it, and from hundreds of hours of playing the H1 in War Thunder, I would rotate that and face my armor at a slight angle towards the enemy tank. But so far, so good. I mean, it doesn't look like they took a tank out, or oh no, they did. Okay, good kill. They took one of the 2 out, still have one more left. Now he has angled his armor over, and he is facing that Tiger, and he's got a nice hay bale and cover. So I don't think that Tiger's going to be able to take out the second, but pretty good amount of damage there on the back as you see the little torch boys going. A nice shot of the torch. Going to work. There we go. Good job. Repairing that tank. And it looks like, yeah, Arc and the 5 are going to be content with this push through the field. Wondered if we're going to see an airhead, maybe some supplies. You know, 2 tanks would have been better than 1 to make this push work. But I mean, who knows? It could. Prussian is persistent. Look at that. This is the 4th time he's tried to get around behind now. If he wins this time, if he gets there, win for him would be getting around back and actually getting a garrison down that lasts more than a minute this time. But hey, we'll see if he's able. On the other hand, we have a Panther challenging. Ooh, Panther gets taken out instantly. That was a nice shot. Looks like he hit the shot trap on the is it called the mantle? Tank boys in chat, let me know what that's called. But essentially you can hit the front of the tank right here on the bottom side and it bounces down, and that'll be a quick death for any Panther. Not too smart charging the 76. Looks like they have pulled up another 76 though. So this push through the middle, this iron fist of Sherman, the Sherman fist, might work. Who knows? Gonna see a is that an airhead? That might be an airhead. Okay. Well, can they claim this? Can they claim the point though? That's an interesting airhead right there. Or is it supplies? Let's zoom in and find out. No, it is an airhead. Okay. The 5. Who do you have to support this? Ren and Naki. Ren and Naki. Okay, Tom and Jerry over here. Let's see what they can do. Naki, you're gonna need to get your sniper out and start killing. Misses twice. I want to see artillery on this airhead immediately. Imagine the whole team spawning and getting killed by 1 shot. Drops Skyline. Nice kill right there. Naki drops commandos. Ooh, Naki's going ham. You know what? He doesn't need any cover. He's going to stand on the fence here. Marco Fabio tosses a nade and gets the airhead. Naki crucially misses the shot that counts. And again, the airhead pushes over before it started. Nice play there from Marco Fabio. Naki, unfortunately, just not sharp enough with the sniper. But you know what? It doesn't matter because, like we said earlier, the 5 is content to just smash the front of point with an iron fist. Sherman's putting in work. Really important here. Can they get OPs up on the outside? That's going to be up to Talon. Bombing run coming in. Ooh, that bombing run was a bad one. It is going to miss the majority of the force. What were you doing, SEVH? No. Oh, they needed to angle that bombing run differently. Talon's going to try to get an OP up, as I think he did in the smoke there, before pushing in. Really, we need to see SEVH's artillery come off right now. Do they have people on Artie? No. They're being denied Artie by the 5 right now. They're being denied off of Artie, and they need to get back on it if they want to stop this push. But you know what? The 5 has other plans. And if I was SEVH right now, I'd be telling my guys we need to get on Artie. I mean, it might be a little too late. Because Cobra Factory is almost 70% capped here for the 5. Wow. What a play. What a push. Straight up the middle with an iron fist. Only 18 minutes to go. And you know what the 5 is saying? We're not going to be content with a 3-2. We're going to go for that 5-0. And they're about to make it happen. 4-1. Really nice play from the 5 here. And if I'm a SEVH, I got to be worried. You know, why did we push those Panther up? They got 1 kill off of one of the Shermans. They've then followed it up by to yeet a Panther into a 76. And you know what? They didn't have enough bodies on point to defend, and there it is. 4-1, the 5. Not sure if that That was a distraction airhead possibly on the backside in the middle of the field, but maybe it pulled enough bodies off. Who knows? It does not matter now because the 5 is pushing towards this 5-0, and SEVH is going to need to get some bodies and reshape this defensive line if they're going to think about coming back into this game. Now, they only have 17 minutes. However, from what we've seen from the HPL this season, anything is possible if you have Tigers. 2 Tigers and you can conquer the world. SEVH is still kind of in this battle. They're putting supplies down in the middle, and they do have a Panther there, but I mean, those supplies are going to drop, and there's not really anyone to capitalize off them. No squad leads, no commander. In Rene and Deus Ex Machina, who came up big earlier, probably just going to push on to these supplies and take them out. Yep, there we can see Rene right now. Shomes needs to be beelining it for these supplies. Shomes, you were going the wrong way, buddy. He needs to defend these supplies with his life, and Rene is just gonna... Hold up. Okay, Rene didn't see them? No, he saw them, for sure. They're gonna drop. Rene's gonna take them out. Again, a missed opportunity here for SEVH. Really not protecting their supplies or garrisons very well at all. They have, you know, oh, he gets dropped. Shomes got dropped. That's okay, though. There really wasn't the bodies to deal with it. Ooh, another tank. How many tanks on the field is this for the 5? They must have 4 or 5 out, because that's a regular Sherman, and then we have the 2 76s over here. There's one. Maybe that was the second that we just passed. So 3 we can see. Or no, there's the second. I'm tripping. Apologies. Yeah, the 5 though, looking to march straight through here. This forest. Ooh, that was a nasty shot from one of the tanks, taking out a bunch of SEVH. SEVH needs to get a defensive lineup. I like Lucius' positioning here, but they need to put bodies into this forest because the 5 is just going to shove this as hard as they can. And you know what? Whoever gets the bombing run off first is going to win this race to the next point, because this is a linear cover in the trees here. And what I'm seeing, the 5 is just going to push to the next point unopposed. Can they do it in 14 minutes though? Can they utilize their combined arms gameplays from their tanks and push in? If they took all 3 of their tanks, like that fist we mentioned earlier, and just smashed into point, would SEVH be able to deal with it? I don't see any AT up. 1 AT, 2 AT. Okay, Brazilian and Moskval. We'll see if they can get any shots onto these Shermans here. Is that a live tiger? No, that's dead, surely. Watch out for the trench, though. Ah, it's no work for the Sherman. No problem. And these Shermans are just going to put in work and allow the infantry of the 5 to push up our left here and take the point. Yeah, both sides. Complete control on point. No tanks from SEVH. Their tanks have been dumpstered so far. Really not looking good. And I think it's a mistake to give up the defensive posture that these buildings allow and just give it over to the 5. Because if the 5 take this ground, all they have to do is really arty the point. And after they do that, they're not going to have too much left. Nice shot there from Moskval connects. Now can Brazilian connect too? He's not going to get an angle except for his front armor, unfortunately. And now he gets taken out. Moskval hitting both his rockets though. Nice play from him. But just giving up all this ground's allowing the 5 to push in here. And really start to get a stranglehold on one of the flanks at this point. Now Moskval doesn't have any rockets left. So this Sherman is just going to pull up to point. and say hello to my massive HE shells. I'm a little concerned that he's pushing maybe a bit too far up. Oh, he does have infantry support though. Nice shot from the side. Grandiero's coming with a shot. Where's the infantry support on that? Need to suppress him immediately. Nice kill there from Scalp and to Chang. Well played. That tank's going to be damaged though. One more rocket to the side and it's going to be toast. Ooh, nice kill from the hull gunner. Who was that? We can't see currently. But he's going to take out Moskval. Another 18. Now, Brazilian's on the other side. But that's only front armor. I don't think he's going to be able to take him out. They need a side flank from either AT or another tank to come in here. Let's pull back and give you guys a bird's eye of this battle just as it unfolds. So you can see how each team's pushing in there. Bringing in the 76-2, and we have 30% cow progress on the last point from the 5. Nice play. Let's jump on board with Circodius here and watch some FPS action here. While, you know, the 5 looks to go 5-0 in this game. They are not giving up. Where's the bombing run? We need, SEVH needs an emergency bombing run on point. There is an influx of Americans. And they are not going anywhere. Ooh, damn. Cody is getting dropped from the Toten. Sniper rifle of Toten there. RZ dropping commandos. Nice kill. I think this is too little too late, though, as SEVH does start to cap race on factory. From where? From very far away is from where. Yeah, a respawn wave into point is going to negate that, and we are going to see a 5-0 win here from the 5 doing 5. Almost taking the whole match though. This was not an easy match for them. SEVH put up a really good challenge, especially at the start here, but in the end the tanks and the infantry combined arms gameplay seemed to be a little too much on the side of SEVH. They just didn't have an answer for that combined arms gameplay. And yeah, the 5 is going to take it 5-0. Wow. GG, guys. GG. Wow. Not wanting to rest on their laurels at all. Not wanting to go for the 3-2, the 4-1. The 5 takes it 5-0. Wow, what a game. Guys, whoa, I'm over here. Hello. Over here. There we go. Really? Angry camera? No? It's even worse. How are you going to do this to me, bro? Okay, there we go. Thank you so much for joining, guys. That was a great game. Honestly, the 5 doing really good work. You know, it seemed like it took a while to figure out what SEVH was doing. But SEVH off the bat, give credit. They took that first point. They were just so unlucky. Every time they tried to drop an airhead, supplies, the commander. We saw the commander twice get taken out. First time by the Sherman, trying to go on a wide flank. Meets the Sherman in the middle of nowhere, off the map. Second time, he drives all the way around the map. And the 5 is like, hi, we see you. We're going to kill you. So I feel bad for the commander, Leipzig von Prussian. But, you know, credit where credit's due. The 5 did really well. Their combined arms gameplay was great. And it showed. I said it maybe 10, 15 minutes. Maybe they were watching the stream and they heard that. Are they going to smash the point with an iron fist? 276s straight up the middle. And that's what they did. One bombing run comes down. They push the middle. SEVH misses their defensive bombing run. Maybe gets 2 people. Missed the majority of the push. And just like that, it's over. So great game, guys. The 5 and SEVH, really good job. Very entertaining. A lot of great clutch plays. I mean, we saw clutch plays from the 5, SEVH almost went up 4-1 in this game. It was one man who killed about 3. What was his name? We'll have to get his name in chat. I'm sure he's going to be watching this. He'll come on after to see it. But yeah, because that was a crazy play. It'll be in the highlights, guys. If you enjoyed the stream, consider following the channel. Also, if you're looking for highlights of the HPL, check out BR1 Gaming YouTube channel. All the links are in the Discord for the HPL or in BR1 Discord, which is discord.gg/BR1. For everyone on the HPL here, my name is Heathen Hammer, and we're going to actually check out to see if any other games are running. I think we were the last game today, so I don't think there are any more games. We could go and check it out, but I'll give you guys. So this is the HPL Association. That's the Discord we use for the league. So we have that, and we also have our YouTube, which is BR1 Gaming Community. All the highlights of the games are played on here. Everything is on this. We have all the highlights are going to be here later. Of course, this was a really busy week, so it might take me a little bit of time to get the highlights out, but definitely stay tuned, and you guys can watch the full game plus highlights on our YouTube. But for myself and everyone else involved, I just want to thank you guys for coming out. Let's check out to see if any other games are going, and we'll raid them. If not,
the entire time. And
we'll.
The only way you can really get West Bend is if you.
No, it looks like that game's over also. So who's on Twitch right now? Let's have a raid, boys. Let's do a raid. Let's see here. Who we have playing? We have a bunch of people playing right now. I like to raid this guy. He's pretty cool. He's an old man. He plays games. I think we're gonna raid him. So yeah, thanks so much for joining the stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next week with more games. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, definitely throw a follow and a like, and we'll see you guys next time.